Inflation is a silent thief that erodes your purchasing power. It's an invisible force that affects everyone, regardless of income or status. It's like a sneaky tax that makes your money worth less over time. Unlike taxes though, you can't see it on a bill or a receipt. Imagine this. You put $100 under your mattress today. You might think it's safe there, untouched and unchanging. A year from now, you pull it out. The bill looks the same, crisp and intact. You still have $100, right? But its value has silently diminished. Because of inflation, that $100 might only buy you what $95 bought last year. This means you can afford less with the same amount of money. Your money has less buying power. It's like trying to fill a balloon with a slow leak. Let's say you love coffee. You buy a latte every day for $5. It's a small indulgence that adds up over time. Due to inflation, the price goes up to $5.50. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, that extra 50 cents per day adds up. That's an extra 50 cents per day or $15 per month. It adds up quickly, impacting your budget. This is why understanding inflation is crucial for your financial health. It affects your daily expenses and long-term savings. By keeping an eye on inflation, you can make informed decisions about your money. Inflation is a fact of life. It's a constant presence in the economy. It's important to learn how to protect yourself. Strategies like investing wisely and budgeting can help. By understanding what causes inflation and how it impacts your finances, you can make smarter decisions. You can make adjustments to your spending and saving habits. You can safeguard your money's value and ensure a more secure financial future. So how do we measure this invisible enemy called inflation? It's not something we can see or touch, but its effects are felt by everyone. Economists use something called the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. This index is a critical tool in understanding inflation. Think of the CPI as a shopping cart filled with all the things people buy regularly: groceries, gas, rent, and more. It represents a typical basket of goods and services. The CPI tracks the average price changes of these goods and services over time. By monitoring these changes, we can get a sense of how prices are moving. If the price of the items in the basket goes up, the CPI increases. This signals inflation. Higher prices mean that the purchasing power of money is decreasing. If the CPI goes down, we call that deflation. This means that prices are falling and the value of money is increasing. The CPI is a powerful tool. It provides valuable insights for economists, policymakers, and even everyday consumers. It helps us understand how much more or less we need to spend to maintain our standard of living. This information is crucial for budgeting and financial planning. By tracking the CPI, we can see how inflation is impacting our wallets. It shows us the real-world effects of economic changes on our daily lives. Inflation doesn't just magically happen. Several factors can cause prices to rise. One is called demand-pull inflation. This occurs when there is more money in people's pockets, increasing demand for goods and services. Think of it like a popular toy during the holidays. Everyone wants it, so the price goes up. Another culprit is cost-push inflation. This happens when the cost of producing goods and services increases. For example, if the price of oil goes up, it becomes more expensive to produce and transport goods, leading to higher prices for consumers. Finally, government policies like printing more money can also fuel inflation. Section 4. The squeeze on your budget. Inflation affects everyone, but it can be felt most by those on fixed incomes or with limited savings. When prices for everyday items like groceries and utilities go up, it puts a significant strain on their already tight budgets. As prices rise, their purchasing power dwindles. This means they can buy less with the same amount of money, making it difficult to maintain their standard of living. Imagine a senior citizen living on a fixed pension. They have to carefully budget every dollar to make ends meet. Each year their pension buys less and less, making it harder to afford basic necessities. This can lead to tough choices like deciding between buying food or medication. Inflation also eats away at savings. Over time, the value of money saved decreases, reducing the financial cushion people rely on. If your money isn't growing at a rate equal to or greater than inflation, you're actually losing purchasing power. This can impact long-term financial goals and retirement plans. That's why it's crucial to have a plan to protect your hard-earned money. Consulting with a financial advisor can help you develop strategies to combat inflation. By understanding how inflation impacts your budget, you can take steps to mitigate its effects. This includes smart budgeting, investing wisely, and staying informed about economic trends. Section 5. Shielding your hard-earned cash. So how do you protect your money from the silent thief of inflation? One strategy is to invest in assets that outpace inflation, such as stocks, real estate, or commodities. These investments have the potential to grow faster than inflation, preserving your purchasing power. Another essential step is to create a budget and stick to it. By tracking your spending, you can identify areas where you can cut back and free up more money to invest. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding inflation and taking proactive steps, you can safeguard your financial future. Subscribe for more money-saving tips and tricks.